everything's gonna be fine. Me, myself, and wine.
This is So You Think You Know Wine, the game show edition, and I'm your host, Emile Niazi. We've got a little bit of everything for you this season as our experts pull out the whips, the scarves, even a little Ted Nugent to come up with their answers. Always impressive watching them at work. Let's get right into it. Here we have Whole Bunch Press, Anthony, Janet, Rhys. How you guys doing?
We're doing
Very
really
good.
well.
Pretty good.
Thumbs
Very
up.
good.
These guys, the good, the bad, and the blind. David, DJ, and Brad.
We have a new name now.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Mom, Dad, and Little Brad.
Mom, Dad, and little Brad. I'm going to let Brad sit on that for a second. And why don't you guys pour your glasses?
All right, that's a great idea.
Rhys, I noticed that you took your ponytail out.
Yeah, I'm letting my hair down.
Brad, I hear that you are very good at something not necessarily wine related.
Are you referring to my dancing skills?
I am talking about the robot, yes.
Right, you want to see a little
Just a
rendition
little,
of it?
just give me in the chair. No one can see but me the bounce in the booty. That's a twerk robot.
I can feel it. I can feel
It's
it.
called the winning robot.
Hey, Dad is putting you in check.
Okay.
Quite tropical. Apricot, peach, that kind of
Very sweet.
viscous, rich, sweet.
My initial guess was a Sauvignon Blanc.
Okay.
From the nose, on the palate,
Or the Rhone white varieties
or a
too.
white blend, yeah.
Yeah.
From a place like the Rhone.
Rich, honeyed, viscous, tropical.
It's okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Riesling, Alsace, between Alsace and Germany, but it's a bit heavy for Germany.
It's got great acidity and it's a little
See,
woolly.
there's some botrytis.
Little, I think it's a touch of botrytis.
Botrytis, honey, and
Yeah,
honey
some Loire,
apricot.
Alsace. Is that the weight of Alsace? It's got the alcohol on the back end.
Yeah.
See a lot of
Shannon's
agreeing
good.
happening
I'm upping
here.
the alcohol.
It's a bit of alcohol in the back part of the palate that comes up. So I think it's obviously quite ripe wine,
I
maybe
just hear
13,
mouthfeel?
13% alcohol or so.
Yeah.
Color would certainly insinuate maybe like a late pick. to
No,
get that
no.
sweetness
No,
in
it's
there.
been-
Maybe a little hint of botrytis
No
in
dry
there.
wine
Yeah, I think
anymore.
Probably too late though.
Okay. Well, I think it's either Chenin or Pinot Gris.
What about South African Shannon?
Yeah, let's go Riesling. Let's go
How about we
Alsace.
go with Chenin?
I like it.
2010. What do you think? With botrytis. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, all right.
No, what do you think, though? If you're not feeling good.
It's got some
If you
freshness
told me
to
this
it.
was a
There's a
meeting
bit
of
of
the
weight,
UN,
maybe like
I
a
would
little
believe
bit of
it.
development though. 2010, relatively cool year.
No, it was.
Yeah, I like
it was a
it.
cool year,
Cooler
great
than-
acid year.
Great acid year.
Yeah,
Well,
and
maybe if
very
they,
concentrated.
if they
And
got
lots
to
of-
harvest it late, maybe,
Yeah.
right? Maybe a little
late
onset.
harvest.
Late harvest now, might land 12.
Okay,
Are we Riesling or
time's
Pinot
up,
Gris?
guys.
I say Riesling.
I'll give you a few seconds just to write things
Do
down,
you think it's France?
and then we'll put our cards on the table.
Do we have to say the appellation? You're going to say.
I don't know.
I don't know. This one is.
Okay.
Say it's
Yeah, we think it's Argentinian Malbec for sure.
Yeah,
Totally fair.
yeah, this was a really difficult one. It could have been from anywhere, essentially, and several different grapes. But in the end, we've settled on Chenin Blanc from France, from the Loire, from Vouvray, 2010, $24.
Okay.
Wow.
That's funny. We were also with Chenin Blanc for quite a while in Loire Valley in the same
Sugar
vintage.
masks so much. In
Yeah, lots of sugar in there, and it's got a big palate to it.
Yeah.
And a bit of alcohol that rides through the back part of the wine. That
I
kind
thought
of
it might be
out of
Alsace
Chenin.
too, and
Yep.
I was interested in Pinot Gris as well. but-
Yeah, we
Okay.
considered all these things.
So
and we
we're
decided.
clearly all geniuses because we considered Chenin, Pinot Gris, Riesling. We ended up, because of reasons of the color, the late harvest aspects, the residual sugar, the opulence and unctuousness of this wine, we ended up in Alsace for our final guess. So Riesling from France, region of Alsace, 2010, $29.
Okay. I mean, I must say, as someone who can really hear what both teams are saying, it was like two mirrors. You said South Africa, you said South Africa, they said Chenin Blanc. You know, so I'll be very curious to see in the end what the results are. So I'll take your guesses, send them off to the judges, and we'll be right back with the big reveal.
Me, myself, and wine.
And we're back and ready to reveal the wine. This one is a bit of a nail biter, so I can't wait to see what happens. I'm already seeing some long faces, guys.
We can see the caps.
The ship has not sunk yet. Okay.
Yes, it has.
It's going down.
So, as you can see,
Yeah.
the good,
They
the
nailed it.
blind,
They nailed it.
Brad
Well done,
nailed it. So we do have a Riesling from Alsace. I believe the vintage is 2009. It's 31.95, basically bang on.
Right on.
Okay, so do you want to just talk us through this?
Well, it was actually quite difficult to get the grape, and I think it's because it's been a sort of a late harvested style. It's also a very ripe vintage that probably led us to a late harvest style, higher alcohol, maybe more residual sugar in the wine as a result.
And we did discuss 2009.
And we talked about it. We weren't 100% confident on Riesling actually because the wine is so rich and ripe.
Yeah.
And it had a lot of like earth tones that you associate with Chenin Blanc immediately, and not kind of the
woolly.
high toned, you know, kind of floral perfume, lime, citrusy notes you get with Riesling, kind of immediately, especially from something with a young age to
You're
it.
just trying to make us feel better, right?
Well, we were there for so long, sitting in
No, we
Shannon.
appreciate
I
it.
think the final thing is, though, it's really the acidity that's the key to the variety in this. It
for
was
sure.
either going to be Riesling or Chenin Blanc because
Right.
of that acid level.
Right.
Do you guys
And
agree
we've talked
with that?
about other ones, but
Yeah.
it's
We were in Pinot Gris for a lot too, but
tried
the
it.
acidity kind
Yeah.
of just took us away from that because the mouth feels more like Pinot Gris than it is
The
Riesling.
honey flavors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peachy.
And the sugar offsets the acidity, so you can get muddled very
Get
easily.
very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think also Brad's robot probably helps, like
Yeah.
a little bit. Just
Therefore,
more.
have to bounce.
Okay, that's all for now. Thanks for joining us. I'm Emile Niazi. Happy tasting.
Everything's gonna be fine. Me, myself, and wine.